Terror.
Yeah.
Got some good ass weed up in this motherfucker.
Terror. Yo. Pass back in this bitch like I left something. Scratch murder by numbers. Thought it was too gutter. My brothers wanted me to bring it to these motherfuckers. Gates said it's war on terror, make them push the panic button. Now they frantic running, knowing I'm
I really do trap and I rap. The difference, I really be living like that. Said a lot of these rappers just rap. Probably never even been in a trap. Claim you get it, but fun never match. Catch a Uber to get to your bag. Oh boy, you a joke. You selling them dimes, your clients was yelling it's trash. Kid that girl, man, I only blow gas. Set the bar anytime that I spaz. Bitch, I'm going ham, so most of the time don't see competition, I pass. At the burner, the press on the gas. Leave a trail of dust right in your path.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Milkman Beats, and y'all tuned into the one and only Keep It Concrete podcast. And today we got a good one for y'all. We gonna talk about open relationships. But before we get into all that, you know what I mean? My cats gotta introduce themselves, cause I know y'all missed us.
I'm Yanni, everybody.
I'm Felicia B.
And I'm Danny D.
We missing our boo Tick.
Yes,
Word.
missing Tick.
Shout out to Tick.
She working hard.
It's a fact.
Taking care of them kids.
Word. But before we get into that, how was your holidays?
Mine was, it was all right.
Good.
Mine was good.
Yeah, mine
I
was
can't
good.
complain. I don't really celebrate Christmas, you know.
Okay.
And I just found
Because of
out
religious
New Year-
reasons?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found out the New Year don't start to March, so you know I'm on some woke.
The New Year? Okay, bet. So our calendar fucked up. That's
Yeah,
what you're
it
saying,
is.
right?
It is. I just found that out over the weekend.
A lot of shit is fucked up, though. But that's another episode. You feel me?
Oh
All my
man.
days be good days.
Okay, good.
All right.
Straight to where I've been.
Yes,
Alright.
that's right.
I enjoy every day like it's holiday.
Word.
Yes.
All right.
Alright, since we talking about open relationships, alright, so when y'all hear the term open relationship, like what come to mind? Like how would you define open relationship in your own words?
I would say open relationship is where two people are together, but they are okay with each other having relationships or messing around with other people. Both parties. Do I think it's a bunch of bullshit? Yes I do. I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
Why?
I think it's bullshit because I feel like it's not equal. It's not equal. It doesn't, no matter how somebody fronts like, oh, you crazy as fuck, I could be in an open relationship, that shit is bullshit. Men and women they don't look at each other as equal when it comes to that type of shit. A man is I'm about to say it.
Okay.
It's in a woman's nature to forgive. So women can, even though they can act crazy, I know women be acting crazy, doing all that bugged out shit and everything like that. No, some women, I've never been on that type of time, but some women do all that bugged out shit. But it's in a woman's nature to forgive and to want to forgive. Mm-hmm. So it's in a woman's nature to want to be accepting of a man if she really loves him and cares for him and wants to be with him. She'll put up with a lot more shit than a man would. A man, it's in a man's nature to conquer. Men are conquerors. Men they have more pride. It's more ownership. It's more, a woman is looked at more as you belong to them. So men can front like they'll be okay with it, but that means that the only way they're okay with it is by fucking with a mediocre ass bitch that they really don't give a fuck about. So if it's someone who is really of value, they're not going to want to share that woman with nobody. It's going to be a problem.
That's why I kind of feel. But nah, I'm gonna let y'all go first. So
Go ahead.
Good shit.
You go ahead.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to hear my bullshit.
Nah, we want to hear it. Like, how you feel about it?
Okay, I don't give a fuck if she bad or not. I don't want to share shit.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I
you
don't,
feel like it's
you know what I'm
bullshit
saying?
too?
Yeah, I don't want to share. I don't want to share nothing, and I'm not gonna tell you I want to share you. So if
Word.
you share me, that's what you want to do. But I'm gonna tell you I don't want to share you.
Word. And that's honest. Like,
Yeah, that's real shit. Yeah. I just feel like, well, no, go ahead. Boo.
If I like you too much, I don't want to share it.
True, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like open relationships.
If I don't like you like enough, then I don't mind sharing you because I don't need you getting on my nerves.
But see,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But-
I don't think a female should be sharing anyways. I don't think a female should be fucking two dudes at one time.
I don't either.
Yeah.
And that's the whole
I don't
thing. So,
either.
like, you know what I mean? That's gonna make me look at her different. If she
Right.
present that shit to me, talking about
Right.
some open relationship. That's how I'm gonna feel like. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I feel like. If you want to do that, you're not ready to be in a relationship. You want to get your rocks off.
yeah.
I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
believe.
don't be, the relationship part is bullshit. Like,
Yeah. It just
You wanna fuck with
when I'm ready to
Yeah.
to man up or whatever to be your dude to give us a time. I want basically it's putting somebody on hold. I feel like.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just like you on level weight,
A
motherfucker.
place.
Don't go nowhere because I gave you this title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
However, I don't really have I wouldn't mind trying a poly one though.
Okay.
A real poly one though. Not like no fake, oh, you messed with me, you messed with her. No, like we all gotta move as a unit type of situation.
True indeed.
I wouldn't mind trying it just
So-
to see if I like it. I can't say I like it or that's what I want, but I wouldn't mind.
But do you
trying
think you
it.
could do the poly shit where it's just you and like you, one male and other females, or would it be more than one male?
One male and other females.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Cause I'm
So-
starting to like women more than I like the niggas. So they the real niggas. So I'm starting to feel like you take them. My head hurt today. Get them. Go over there.
So what would so if you was in a poly relationship, what would be your role? How would you go about
But have you
your
ever dealt
relationship?
with a female though?
I've tried a female before.
Like,
Just to
but
be
like on a
Exclusive shit.
Not on a relationship. Not on a relationship level though. Like on some playing around. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I like females, not butches.
And that's
I
when
like
you start
bad
thinking
bitches.
about
Yeah.
Yeah.
polygamy, whatever.
That's why I'm not against, that's why I'm not completely against polygamy. I'm not saying that the open relationship is a different thing, but if a man is giving us both the emotional time, financial, and provide, like doing what he's supposed and investing into both of us, I wouldn't mind. I'm not saying 4, 5, 6, because I feel like
What would be your limit of females?
my limit probably would be me and another person, or possibly a third. So 3 women and 1 male.
Okay.
It takes a lot. You have to be a
That's like
certain
Muslims
kind of
are
man.
like that.
Yeah.
They can marry up to 4, I think.
Yeah, but it has to be in
but it
agreement with
has
the
to be
wives.
in agreements
Yeah,
with the
that they
wives,
already
and they
have.
to be able
Okay.
to
So
Financially
basically, it's a top
provide.
that make like say
It's a
yes
type
or no,
of-
like a top chick. I don't even call that bitch. Well, top woman, female.
The thing
your top
about
wife.
it in a poly, and nobody can be top.
Got you.
Everybody has
It's
to be a
equal.
unit. It has to be, everybody got to work as one machine. That's the
what's
thing
up.
about it. You know what I mean? So that's the only way I can see myself trying it. But you have to be a real certain type of caliber of man and be aware of self and know. See, men think that they be wanting even with threesomes and stuff. They think that's what they want until they can't keep up with the females. I'm telling you,
Yes, I have heard this.
men think
Yes,
that
I
he
have
want to
heard
try
this.
it, but once it's really presented in front of him,
You just talking about the
he
sexual
really can't. Yeah,
part of it,
men,
the physical part?
men want polys because of sexual things, but other men who really live those lifestyles, it's not just the sexual based
Oh, yeah,
things
of
for
course.
them. You know what I mean? It's really deeper than that.
Oh, yeah.
But they think that's what they want because I can fuck 2 bitches at the same time. I can have them doing this, and
Gotta
then they
deal with
get in
2
there.
headaches, my nigga.
Then they get in here and then they be
Not
like,
2 headaches.
2
the
headaches.
bitches been done
Got-
got together and cut the nigga out.
Right.
Y'all heard that?
I heard it
a couple of
that's what I
times.
heard.
I heard that
That's
shit
what
happen a couple
That's what
times.
I hear from
And he
it.
started getting jealous,
Like-
and you mad now.
I don't
happens.
know. I don't. For me, it's not for me personally. Like I'm cool. I'm not in disagree. Like I'm not in disagreement with the with the function of like the poly lifestyle, because I have you know, I know people who are in poly relationships and they actually have had like successful relationships, like successful things going on. And you know, like they were successful in their relationships. Like I had a client who's actually in a poly relationship, and I asked her, like, you know, she had never been in one before, and she's in one and she's happy with it. And I was like, well, what, you know, what made you like do it, or what, you know, like when did you know, like, okay, this isn't that bad, like, you know? And she was like, it's more of like just like of like a family, right. She said it's a family based setting. Everybody's a family, everybody works together for one common goal. She said to me, she said, Yanni, I'm telling you, she was like, you know, you don't realize, you don't know what shit is till you go to the grocery store and that grocery bill get divided by 4 different people, and then you're like, oh shit, I can do this. She was like, I'm sold. Like, oh, what? These bills get cut down by X, Y, and Z. Oh, I'm sold. I'm with it. So, you know, like I don't disagree with the concept of it, and you know, like just historical wise and history wise, you know, like that's what our people did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's Americanized. That's being Americanized.
So I don't knock it as far as like, you know, that goes, but I think just for me, you know, I grew up seeing like my father loved my mother. Even when they weren't together, like I seen as a young kid like how much a man can fully love a woman. I never seen him with another woman, like, you know. So for me, like, that's just what I always imagined and what I always envisioned for my life and for myself. So
that was modeled for you.
Yeah, and that's just what I'm comfortable with, because I knew my mother loved my father. Like, they were each other best friends. My father loved my mother. So, you know, I seen what it's like when 2 people actually really love each other. And so I know that for me, that could be enough for me. Like, I don't necessarily have to have like a sister wife and all that shit. And plus, I mean, no, for real, like, plus I grew up in a household full of dudes. Like, I'm not too like, I'm good with my friends and all of that stuff, but too many women in a like a personal space, to me, it's too much. Like,
the cattiness.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, that comes with it, but that's why I feel like you have to pick the person. Y'all have to vet them really good.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. But with me, I've never had a sister, and I've only had brothers, but they wasn't really home like that. So I've always felt like I've always wanted a sister. You know what I mean? That's why I had a lot of friends. Yeah, you like it till both of y'all get y'all periods at the same time. Yeah. It ain't fucking cool. Like, it's not, but I'm not like a catty female.
Yeah.
I'm a little demanding, maybe controlling, but I'm not like a catty. Like, I don't give off mean girl. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, ooh, I'm jealous type stuff. I'd be like, girl.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a jealousy. I don't think it's a jealousy thing. Like, especially if you're gonna.
You gotta be real secure.
You gotta be real secure with yourself to enter into that.
You really do.
Yeah, you gotta be real secure with yourself. Like, and I'm extremely secure with myself. So it's not that I like couldn't do it, but it's just I don't. It's not like crazy appealing to me like that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Women are fucking beautiful. I think women are amazing. I've never been with a woman before. I'm not like in no rush to go try to be with a woman or no shit like that. Like, I'm good with fucking with a dude. Like, so.
That's
I like experiment. You know.
You only live once, right?
Yeah.
Certain stuff I want to try before I die.
Wow.
But I get it. I understand. But yeah, that's
Would you ever fuck with the poly life, cuz?
I think you gotta be a different type of person than me, right? You gotta be, like I said, you gotta be real secure in yourself, and you gotta be submissive, right? And truth be told, I don't think it worked for me because I can't love two different people the same way because I build different bonds with people, like different energies. I cannot have two girls, and I cannot lie to you and tell you struggle both the same because you might piss me off, and then I don't know, like I can't, like people. It's like you earn loyalty and respect. You don't just get it. You know so you got to earn whatever I'm giving you, and vice versa. So I don't know. I can't tell you I'm gonna love you the same and love her. I can't. Like you two different people.
That's real.
You don't have to try to spread yourself that day.
It's not about spreading myself. It's about the way I live my life. Like everybody have a different, like even with parents and their kids. Each parent have a different bond with their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an energy person. I'm saying, like I go up energy and shit like that. Like so. Our energy got to be there. If I'm saying I can love you 100%, you 110%, but I can't say it's the same.
Yeah.
Even if it is love out this, like however you want to call this love, but
I think love is based on the person that you're dealing with too. Everybody don't require the same thing, and some people might require more than others. So it gotta work. It gotta work if you do it. It gotta be a special type of.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of in those relationships too. I've seen. A lot of the only thing I don't like with the Americanized like poly relationship shit is that I've also seen where the dynamics are where they keep ending up doing a heavy rotation of different people.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So you're talking about like
like
one big ass orgy.
Right. No, so like they keep bringing in other people.
They keep bringing in other people.
But is it like a rotation, or is the people that they bringing in staying and they just adding people on, or is it like, oh, this ain't working with you, get the fuck out of here?
That type of shit. It ain't working. Now we gonna add somebody else.
I feel like you're doing it for the wrong reason.
And then it's because a lot of those relationships too now, it's not just the woman or. You know, like people are bringing their kids into it.
Right.
So then you're bringing your kids into this household with these other people and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, you not doing that no more. Now you know what I mean? Like you done with that, and but you done brought your kids.
Yeah, if you bring your kids in that shit, you gotta make sure that shit solid.
Right. Yeah. Because you can't be influencing your kids.
Yeah, that's a fact. You gotta split like. If you truly believe in it and you're not just doing it for sexual reasons, you can bring your kids in it, but at the same time, you have to explain it to them because that's not the norm in an Americanized way. You know what I'm saying?
I beg different because I don't give a fuck what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? That's like you can't force your child to believe in what you believe in.
That's
true. You got a point.
No shit like that.
So so you're right. So. Before a person would jump in and you saying like, alright, bet if it ain't alright with my baby, well, of course it ain't gonna be alright with them because, you know what I mean? And even if it was, they young. They can't really just be like, put it together.
Some people kids old enough so they can do shit like that.
Some of the relationships are successful.
Yeah, some people kids is old enough that they don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, they already made their own decisions. Some people kids not. Like me personally, depending on what my child is, I won't want my child saying no shit like that.
It depends. Well, it kind of depends on what kind of energy. If it's just for sexual reasons, hell no. You just don't want your kids seeing that. But if you building an empire and shit,
the goal is to make better people and influence them and have people in the household growing them and manifesting them into what you want. It's not because I love her more or sexual.
Yeah, that just look bad. And I agree with you on that because
that's what people don't realize. It's way deeper than what it is.
Keep that eye. No matter how deep it is for me, I can let my kids see. That's what I can't because I think is okay. Let me ask you this question: how you feel about your kids watching? LG, whatever, QBT shit on TV. How you feel about that? Do you feel like they forced upon your child?
Yeah, yes.
So technically, to me, and I could be crazy, it's like you're saying hypocrite because the TV doing it, but the TV can't do it, but you sit around and do it because it's still two girls with you, it's still the same thing. So how can you sit there and tell me that you don't want TV doing it, but then you turn around doing it? It don't make no sense to me.
That's a fact. Nah, that's real shit.
But you gotta think,
break it down like
human beings are selfish people. You know what I'm saying?
But to each his own. Like my thing, like no matter what I believe in, that's like I could be a Muslim. I can't expect my kids to be a Muslim or a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I have to let them choose their own way, but like I'm not gonna force that upon them and let them see that. Like you say what you want to say about me, but a lot of things I don't let my kids see.
Yeah.
I just don't bring my daughter around different girls, none of that shit.
Right.
Yeah, and you shouldn't.
Respect.
You shouldn't.
Respect.
But I mean, I feel like it can be, like it can be both. It could be beneficial, and I feel like it could be detrimental also. So,
It gotta be the right.
It has to be.
I wonder what's the statistics on this shit. Like as far as
it's growing. It's becoming a really big thing. It's becoming a really, really big thing now.
I think you can't. If it happened natural, I think it'd be like you can't force no shit like that.
Like what you mean? Like
I don't think I could take two of my girls and say let's do this.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work because you trying to force chemistry.
Yeah, like
it gotta be some.
No, but you know what I think it is.
That nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta be a certain type of person to get someone to think like to. You have to be influential. You have to be aware of self.
But I'm just saying, no doubt. That's because you into the dude. So you telling me because he's that
somebody
nigga, you
like
have to bond with that female?
Somebody like.
The fee, because you got to share households with her.
Somebody like, okay, let me say something like this. Somebody like a mixture of Nipsey, Malcolm, higher character men.
Okay. With a strong presence.
With strong presence, and you see what they're like. You have to be aware of. It has to be a certain type of dude. Just
where you feel comfortable with following his lead. You let him take charge.
You can't just be a regular person like, oh, I just need you to like. It's a whole approach in it. It's a process. It's not just something that's just gonna happen unless you're that type of person. And I'm telling you off the rip.
So the more influential you are, the better chances you got
you got. You can make that happen. You have to be that person.
But those men also had one wife or one woman.
That's just what you think.
Well, but I mean, like they weren't. I'm not saying like they weren't open about having multiple women. Like you get what I'm saying? Like
Ali had more than one wife, but I mean. I'm just saying, like, those are just
basically the female have to be submissive.
Type of people.
It's up to the females to be submissive.
It is up to the females to be submissive. Yeah, it is. I'm not saying that's something I want to do. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind trying it if I can give it a try before I die.
So it have to be a Nipsey Hussle, Malcolm X type
a level of character that I feel like, damn. I don't care what nobody say. High character people, you're gonna share them in some type of way, anyways. You're never gonna have them all to yourself. You're gonna share them.
It's the realest shit I heard all
To
week.
be honest with you, people are in poly relationships and they just don't. They're not gonna let go. That's why women keep taking niggas back when they cheat and they know they're getting with cheaters or they're taking bitches, niggas, girls, boys from men. Their females think that taking a man from a woman and he's not gonna do the same thing to you. You already know his patterns. You already know his behavior. He's gonna continue to do the same thing. This is what you signed up for. So it's not like it's not already going on. It's just the way that people go about doing it. I always tell people, tell me the truth. Give me the respect of letting me decide if that's what I want to do. Because I'm telling you right now, I told you, 9 times out of 10, if a girl like you, she's not going to care. She's going to do that depending on what type of self-respect she got, what type of place she is in her life, or what she got going on at the time. Because she might not want to be dealing with you all the time. And to be honest with you, a lot of the females that's not the main female, they get more benefits than the woman. Just the main one just get the title.
That is true from what I've seen.
Because there's less responsibilities.
It is, and they feel more comfortable opening up with that other person because they don't have a complete obligation or commitment to them. It's not the pressure from the main woman. And then they just like, oh, I can't stand you. They go talk about these women to the side chick, and then they get mad at the side chick when she get a boyfriend. It's backwards. It's all crazy to me. But from watching things and growing and investigating our history and stuff like that, there's no coincidence that every other culture outside of the American culture, they all have more than one wife. That's no coincidence. So when you say, oh, we're here to produce the fruit, like what you say,
be fruitful.
Be fruitful.
Yes, it's in our DNA.
It's
shit.
More than just it's more than just a sexual thing. We're supposed to be creating better people.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? And if I can make if Yanni is good at something that I'm not good at, and we meet a high character value man, and I like Yanni and I don't have a problem with her, and I feel like we can make it work in a big enough space, in a big mansion or in a house. We all put our money together, all our resources, and build these kids and invest into these kids and build better people for the future. It's not about sexual or just money thing. It's about making the world better.
Building the
But
empire. Because you gotta think about
Well,
it. Because everybody.
So you said basically I try to build a better person.
That's
right?
what it's for. I'm saying it's deeper than the surface level.
Okay, but so you don't think that? 'Cause I want you. Please tell me. 'Cause I want to get under. So you don't feel that you and one man can't.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
So what you
That's not
saying?
what I'm saying.
Like,
it can be
so
done with just two
basically,
people.
the more
I'm not saying that it can't. I'm
people,
saying,
the more basically, if you get different. Everybody have a different kind of personality. So therefore, you might be dope at what you do, like, you know what I mean, the fashion design.
he likes saying this all the time. Different people connect to different people in different ways.
That part.
This is
That's
what
what I was
he
trying to
say
say
all
in
the
so many words. Yeah.
She might be able to talk to my kids better than I can, and I might be able to instill something else in her kids that she wasn't able to reach them at
That's
a
what I was
different
trying to
level.
say. Yep.
Still sharp and still.
It's more like a community.
It's a community. It's not about, I'm just sowing my royal oats and I'm fucking her and fucking her.
I think you can do the same thing without having that relationship like that.
Yeah, no, she was just
I'm just telling you the benefits of other aspects of the relationship, not just the bare basics that you see at the top.
But I also feel like on a little more deeper level, I also feel like part of this that's fueling more of open relationships, poly community, is I feel like it starts in the household. So I feel like kids are not being raised with enough love. So they will accept whatever love they can get. It seems to me like a lot of people that are young, it's not even necessarily that they're really gay or they're really, you know what I mean, like they just accept whatever love is given to them. I just want to be loved, and I just want to love somebody else because they didn't receive enough love. Like a lot of the heavy influential shit comes from these kids not being given enough love in their household. People that are true believers in that shit and all of that, and then there are people who are in it for the season, like, you know what I mean, like if that's really your belief, if you're, you know what I mean, like I said, if you Muslim, or if this is really what you, or you're true poly and that's really what you into, like you like it, I love it, like, you know what I mean, if it's really good for you and it's really beneficial for you, because sometimes people need, and also sometimes people need more than like some people who sometimes one person's love isn't enough. They need to feel more whole because they were missing something in their life. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's more of like a family aspect, but it's just, it's not for me,
Call
though.
David on Friday to get y'all a group hug.
What's up? What you say?
I said call David on Friday to get y'all a group hug.
I'm not saying it's something I'm aiming for. I'm saying that
Just wanna try it.
if the proper situation presents itself to me and I feel comfortable, I will try it. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta think about it. It's like what you hear about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ignorant to it, like most of the shit I heard about poly relationships ended up fucked up. Like you said, the two females will probably end up linking up and the nigga be cut the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You don't really hear too many positive things about it, so it's looked down upon. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but I feel like
though.
you should go, exactly. People who's successful, you know what I mean, at their poly relationship, that's who you should be seeking
Africa
information
and all
from.
that shit, they be having
if you into it, and if you want to try it.
be having issues with each other and all that
Okay,
shit.
but see, I'm telling you something.
That's anything.
That's about Africa and other countries too. But that's what Arabs, they marry their own peoples. That's why they get. That's why.
Fuck yeah, they cousins, all that shit.
Yeah, they do. They do that.
It's already my fucking.
I think we need to go back to arranged marriages too. I think that's a big thing we need to go back to.
Why? You can't just say that.
I didn't say make.
Why? Exactly.
I said my personal opinion. I feel very strongly about us going back to arranging.
Why?
Because I feel like it will help our community as a whole better.
So you could tell me
What?
My parents can make a better
agree with
decision
that.
for me, telling me who I can marry than myself.
Especially when that decision is
That's not a real relationship
was based on financials. Like the family
I'm gonna
provided.
say this, and a lot of people is not gonna like it.
Say it. Keep it concrete.
Marriage is not about love. Love comes later. You grow into loving people. Marriage is not about that, and that's why our community is how it is. People basing stuff off of feelings. Those are business contracts. Those are not based upon, oh, I'm just so in love with you and just feelings.
Well, now in today's society, it's
my mom
like
and dad
that.
still together. And I see shit. I don't know. I know.
There's
quite a
no
few people that
coincidence.
still- I know a few people.
There is
that
no
together all their
coincidence
life.
that every other culture, every other race, our race is hurting the most because there are so many broken homes and so many kids left fatherless and leaving the parent, and some fathers get left too. There's no coincidence. Marriage is a contract. It is not about love.
Where you get
But
this
so
from?
I don't agree with
So
the
you would
arranged
rather be in
marriage shit,
a
because
relationship
the
where
suicide rate for people that are in arranged marriages is fucking outrageous. Okay,
I can agree
so
with you.
so I don't agree with arranged marriages, like, because a lot of that shit is literally just based off
Money.
of money. Oh, well, this family is offering a higher dowry, so we're gonna go with this family.
And then they kids going fucked up because they see the fucked up household, and they ain't see you gotta have love within that household.
Fucking psychopath, because it's not them who's arranging it; it's the parents that are arranging it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If I
don't know
compare
what-
my child with my friend's kid that we've been around and exposed to, different elements play parts in this. If this is someone I know, not just because of money per se, but I've seen how they were brought up. I see different things. I would pair my child with someone's kid I already know that I've been around.
Two questions.
But I mean,
Okay. You
Also, arranged marriages are usually young, underage.
You and your friend, right?
yeah, they
Yeah.
are. But I'm not saying underage though. I wouldn't do that. I don't feel like you should be married in your
hold on.
young
I'm not
in your
sure.
20s.
You
I'm
want-
not saying like, I'm talking more of a modern type of thing. Like, let's say you had a son and we was friends, and like we had a choice and we had multiple friends and we grew up around and they was around each
Then the
other.
kids
If
grew up
we
each
could
other.
pick, and we could pick, and we know how they were raised, and we raised them to be certain ways, even though they still could go their own way. But we raised them for this. I would arrange it.
But that's like some
I
mad
would-
scientists. Them kids
That's
can look
not mad
Them
science.
them kids can look at each other like they brothers and sisters or like cousins.
Yeah, they look at each other like
How the fuck
cousins.
you make them marry each other then?
Yeah, they look at each other like cousins.
But no, some people,
When you said that the Indians married the third cousin,
some people
the
take
second
that cousin. Some people, okay.
they are trying to keep the
Some
bloodline
people
strong.
want some down south shit. Some people want some up north shit. Some people not
But
hunching
that
their cousin.
doesn't keep the bloodline
Yeah, some people are
strong.
hunching their cousin. Some people.
It does though.
Maybe
That's the
crazy.
reason for them to
It
marry their
doesn't though.
second and third cousins and
Medically
stuff.
wise,
I know.
She come
It
with the
don't.
scientific
Yeah, the
all the
scientific
time.
facts.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
medical
scientific
wise, those people are born with so
Fucked
many.
Yeah, medical wise, I get what you're saying.
Issues
If the
there.
bloodline was that strong and they mixed, I get what
Yes.
you're saying with that. But I'm saying I'm not opposed to it. I'm not. I see stuff in a different spectrum. I'm way more open-minded because I see so much stuff, and I see like, wait, we behind. We falling. I'm thinking about getting us ahead as a culture, as a whole group. Not, I'm gonna pick this apart because I don't agree with it, or I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to get us there. We are behind. These people are holding. Y'all don't even understand the half.
No, I feel you. I feel
This
you.
shit is put against us to fail, to not succeed, to not.
I'm
get
not
nowhere
saying we're
everywhere.
not behind. We absolutely are behind. However, certain things just
Okay, but hold on. Let me ask you a question. When did the movie Coming to America come out?
It came like the late 80s. Late 80s. Late 80s.
Yeah.
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 It was late 80s.
It was the late 80s,
Late
like
80s.
in-
So when did
87
so
or
when did Trading Places come out? 'Cause the movie's old as fuck.
Early.
Yeah, yeah.
I say
Around
mid
there.
80s. Mid 80s.
Okay, but either which way. That movie, even back in the mid '80s, I go before that. He wasn't even with that arranged marriage shit.
Because they arranged a woman to serve him. He wanted a woman with a brain.
Exactly.
He wanted someone that he can.
But it still
was arranged.
It still boiled down to arranged marriage. He could have a pick of any different variety of women that he wanted.
Yeah, but y'all looking at it as in what you've seen on TV and how it's presented to us. I'm talking about a modern way.
So we can find the tape. And your parents right now can put you right now. Would you do it? Like, think about it. Like, it's some clown ass nigga that just trying to marry you. You feel like not necessarily with your mind. They think he's a good guy, but in your mind you think he a clown ass nigga because he ain't that Nipsey Hussle, Malcolm X type of nigga you want.
Listen to me.
Would you be able to do this? Would you be able to
marry him?
I get what you're saying. At a young age, I probably wouldn't, but my parents will have to be so influential to me, and I will have to be influenced by their decisions so much that I will try to agree with it if I knew what I knew now. But of course, you got to go through stuff to know what you know now.
No doubt.
That's why I don't have a problem with it. I'm not saying just put them with anybody just because that's what that Coming to America thing was about. Put them with someone that you think that their personalities can mesh. It's not just about money. It's not just about.
That's basically what it's been. That's what history shows.
Some of it,
more so
yes.
about wealth.
Some of it, yeah, history has shown, but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about modernize it, bring it up to date. Stop thinking about just what we've seen on TV or has been presented. Try to be like you, when you go on these dating things. Like, try to pick out the characteristics that you like and converse with the child too. Like, get their opinion. Don't just leave them completely out of it. But still, I still think we should go back to arranged marriages. I don't care. It's just you.
But
I feel like arranged.
It might work, but then I believe it's a higher possibility, a higher chance that you're forcing something and the people gonna rebel.
I don't want to force.
Yeah, you more likely to get.
You can't make nobody. Okay, you got 2 kids. You can't make this my daughter. That's your son. You can't make my daughter love your son and vice versa. Because you see potential in them together. Who the fuck am I to say what I see in them? When I see in my child could be. Example, my mother, I'm nowhere.
I get what you're saying. I'm not against it, but I'm just saying.
No street shit at all. I'm saying, you think she raised me to be like this? No,
absolutely not.
No, but I still think.
You think she could have told me? Oh, I think my mother paired me with you, and look at us. We'd probably killed each other.
We probably would have, but you would have took care of my kids, and you would have been a strong influential in my kid.
But what about your sanity?
Yeah.
Like, and you gotta think about it. Y'all, what goes on with y'all relationship also reflect the kids.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not saying nobody's wrong in this because everybody, you know what I mean? Every situation is different.
Yeah, every situation.
We just stating our own opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What worked for me might not work for you, or vice versa. I ain't saying that it's something that gotta happen. I just think that it's something we should go back to. And that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, cause see, like, y'all know I'm a fucking, like, I'm a nerd on the low. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I read fucking everything.
But that's good.
Like,
that's not bad.
That's just how I am. Like, I read shit that for no fucking reason. Like, I could literally, when you was talking about like the arranged marriages, and that's why they be to keep the bloodline strong. I can literally tell you, I have read about how high the percentage rate is in India about children being born who are like mentally retarded and all this stuff because of their bloods mixing, and they shouldn't be mixing. And not just that, all royalty that tried to do that shit, if you go in history, King Henry no, seriously, he was so deformed. Like, it causes deformities. It causes all kinds of things like that. I'm not really with people
marrying their bloodline. So, I'm just saying why they do it. They try to keep the blood strong and keep the money circulating in the family. That's why they do it. I'm not really with that, though. Yeah, but arranged marriages, I am.
And then even with the like arranged marriages things too. Like we were saying, a lot of arranged marriages and shit like that are you're talking about, and this is our culture, and this is the truth, and we have to be real about it. In Africa and in places like that, like, they're marrying off fucking 12-year-old little girls to fucking 40-year-old men and shit like that. Like,
the younger they are, the most likely they are to rebel and understand. I mean, they gonna, of course, if my parents tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it.
They can influence them and mold them into what they want.
You know, like I said, and it's not just that. Like, if you're from certain places, like, oh, if I come with this amount of fucking. I'm showing up with this amount of
3 goats.
with 3 goats, and this person got 2, and I'm fucking 60 years old. I can marry your 12-year-old kid because I got the most goats. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, there's different things that I'm saying bring it up to date, not like
if there was
like
a
instead
system,
of ghosts, this motherfucker
now
got
if there was a system, if there was a system in place where we looked at things from especially now, because in our culture we have so many medical issues. So if there was a system in place where we paired people together based off of genetics and things like that, you know what I mean? Genetics and personalities and all of that stuff. Like, if there was a system like that, then that would be like something different, because
that's why
I got a solution to all of this.
Bring it up to date, not the old.
I got a solution to all of this.
We ain't going nowhere.
Speed dating event. I'm doing one.
Yes.
So make sure y'all come through. Word. Everybody here gonna host it too. I'm really gonna do it. You gonna host it?
I'm coming.
Yo, for real.
I'm coming.
I think speed dating is something. It could be fun. I mean, I actually seen one. I was at one. In the way it was presented.
I think it'll be real good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with it. I'm all the way with it.
Yeah.
Everybody speed dated before though.
Huh?
I said everybody here speed dated before.
Word.
I never speed dated.
And probably didn't even know.
I was jumping the ball speeding. Jumping the ball speeding. Look, I got
shoot my shots at females. They say females be in a relationship with niggas and they don't even know it. Right? Mm-hmm. So when nigga hit it, he speed dated.
I knew he was gonna say some off the wall shit. But yeah, be serious about that speed dating event. But back to the seriousness.
Wait, when is the event though?
I'm about to put it together.
You gotta
put me on the spot like that.
Oh, okay. I thought you
trying to make me give him a date. But nah, it's gonna be soon. I'm looking for next month. Know what I mean? Around
Valentine's
But
Day is
yeah.
coming.
Ooh,
look, somebody can get a gift before what?
I need them to bring that energy though. They gotta bring the energy. They should. All right, Flavor of love. Tell them give the rose to the person they like the most.
You need 2 or 3.
Look at him.
Yo, we gonna have to put our brains together. Come on, and I want it to be different. I just don't want to be the traditional shit. That shit gonna be lit.
Invite your producer friends, your corporate friends. Invite some people like
that's yo. I swear to God, like the people that turn out, it's like people like the people that would turn out for that event will probably be like the same people you probably see in the club. It'd be different, you know what I mean? A different crowd.
I think it'll be.
That's what I want. A different vibe. I want to go rock climbing.
Okay.
You want to go rock climbing?
Yes, I want to do different stuff.
I want to do different stuff too.
Yes, I want to go skiing.
I want to go skiing so fucking bad.
Yes.
Can't you go to that one spot?
I've been skiing.
Y'all got a lot of comment right now, right?
Shut up.
Take a little girl's trip.
Shut up.
Yeah, just take a little girl's trip and go skiing. Jump on a plane.
Oh, speaking of trips too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm in the different stuff.
Question.
What's the last one?
Would y'all be willing to try an open relationship? I ain't gotta say the poly life, but just like a regular open relationship. If somebody was to present it to you, but hey, listen, I fuck with you heavy. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like you have potential to be my woman, or the female will say my dude, whatever. And you be like, yo, but I'm not 100% sure if I wanna.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now.
But I want to see where this goes. So, are you willing to be in an open relationship?
I'm gonna tell you why not too.
Cause she's catty.
Go ahead.
No, I'm absolutely not catty. I'm not catty whatsoever. I'm one of the most humble people on the fucking planet. If you know me, okay.
Who?
If you don't know me, I'm one of the most humble people on the planet.
Alright, just fucking with you.
But I'm gonna say no. You know why I'm gonna say no? Because the level of trust you would have to have, it's too scary.
But
if
they already presented it's gonna be open, then
it's too scary right now.
Oh, I feel what you're saying.
The HIV rate is too fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
The STD rate is too it's too scary. I value Susie way too much.
Okay.
I can't.
So,
I do. I'm sorry. I love her. And
she got
I can't.
Susie.
Yeah, because I grew in a house with boys, so we always had that. We had to have code names in our house because it was too many dudes around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So if I said my mom something's wrong.
Susie's not a good name because these are the gel make Susie's.
Yo, this nigga off the wall.
I'm barely open for a regular relationship, let alone the open. I don't even have the time to give. I don't even have the time to give nobody. I got so much on my plate right now.
Yeah.
I'm stressed. This house is stressing me out. Like,
nah, no doubt, real shit.
I got somebody that I'm seeing. So.
I told you.
Oh, you do.
I ain't sharing shit.
No, she said.
The younger me, yeah.
Even when I was younger, I ain't sharing shit.
The older me, no. Because I just feel like I experienced shit and I seen shit. So it's like, yo, listen, if you ain't ready to make that full commitment, it's like, how is you fucking with somebody else gonna make it even better? You know what I mean? How's that gonna make you even want to settle down? You know what I'm saying? Like, you still fucking with other people. You're not exercising the fact of being faithful to one person. You doing the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is the reason of putting the relationship at end? Just be like, yo, fuck it, you my friend. You know what I mean?
And I ain't gonna front. Don't nobody want to share this.
Don't call it a
okay?
relationship.
Don't nobody want to share this with nothing.
She cut it up.
Beating out the day.
She cut it
Don't
up.
nobody want to share this.
She cut it up. Go ahead.
They ain't trying to share it. So I already know.
I don't have the patience.
I don't got time for no crazy
right
shit.
You say you don't have the patience?
No, that's why I called you for the other day. I think I hurt my friend's feelings.
What happened?
And you needed a male perspective.
I needed a male perspective.
Oh shit.
You was being hard on it.
We talk about
you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
No,
you gotta enter your soft season. You gotta enter. They love the soft shit. I love being in my soft season.
I could be soft, but I'm a straightforward person. So when you start speaking about past tense things that don't work, I'm like, okay, so why we talking about this? Let's get to something else. But I don't want to damage nobody's ego.
And you will.
I know. I'm trying. It's hard to break out of that and be like, just listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes I think when you're a strong personality woman, it's you really have to check yourself with listening. You have to become a better listener.
Right.
And when they listen, you have to fully listen.
I should have called you.
Don't listen just so I'm gonna shut the fuck up so you done just so I get my point across. You really gotta kind of digest what he's saying and then kind of rebuttal a little bit so you know you're listening.
Yes.
Because he was like, damn, you just ain't here. I was like, dang, did I fuck up? I was like, damn, I shouldn't have said nothing.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
But was that how you felt? How you responded? Was it honest? Was it, or you felt
dead honest? Because I was.
You never go wrong with being honest. It's how you present it though.
It's how I present it. It's a little harsh.
You say it.
Yeah, I think it was a little harsh.
Yeah, that's what I said. She was hard on it. You got something
do you let
like
it all
that.
build up, or you address every issue every time it happens? But see, a lot of people problem.
I let it build up.
That's the problem.
I don't say nothing for a while.
You can fuck up. You can fuck up.
About that third, fourth time, I'm like, all right, you're gonna have to stop with the name dropping.
That'll fuck up. That'll fuck up more than anything else.
Yes.
It's better to address each issue as it happens because the more that shit build up, the more angry you get. That's like right now, right?
It's like an agitation.
I'm gonna give you an example. Like right now, right? I can want to beat your ass, right? if I see you today, I might not even do it. But the longer I don't see you, the more I think of more and more shit and what I'm gonna do or think I'm gonna do to you.
When you said name dropping, was he name dropping from you or for him?
That's what my friend was telling me. He's trying to impress you. I'm like, I don't want to hear who you're associated with. I'm associated with a lot of successful
I don't
people, and. So when you come to me and tell me like you've been through things in your life, you've hurt females, you in a different space, you trying to do the right thing, and you realize you fucked up with a couple of the females that you dealt with, and you trying to do things differently because it's quality over quantity now. So now we're on the same page and we're talking about progressing with each other. So I don't need to hear about what you did I don't need to hear about what you did in your past. I don't need to hear about who you were with that you're associated with that got stuff going on or doing this. I get it. If you're the only millionaire in the room, then you in the wrong crowd. I get what you're saying to me. But I don't have to name drop. I don't have to tell you I do here. I don't have to tell you I have these opportunities because my actions speak for myself. So I don't want a man that's going to sit there and say those type of things. So stop telling me. So once you tell me your story and I get the concept and I get the point, that's it. What's the next?
So
what's
you feel
our,
like the person is trying to sell themselves to you instead of
like,
being
you
down to it.
listen,
Like, don't sell me them Jordans. Let me see them Jordans and be like, yo, that's what the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like a person.
but you do gotta be supportive and stroke men's
yes,
ego.
You do, but also too, sometimes, like I said, sometimes when you start dating someone, like me, like now as I'm older and all that stuff, like you really have to do a lot of self-reflection.
Right.
So sometimes you may not even realize what it is about yourself that would make a male feel so intimidated that he feels like he needs to show you that he's up on this pedestal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's trying to say those things to you specifically for a reason. So sometimes you may not realize what it is that you might have given off or have said that makes him feel like he needs to step his shit up or let you know that he's there.
But I told him that I could help him step his shit up. I don't need him to tell me to try to impress me.
See,
I don't need
so see, with you telling him that that's not even good.
Because hold up,
you telling someone you can help them step their shit up isn't good.
Because that means that, damn, you're not where I want you. I feel like you should be, or and it's kind of belittling him in so many words.
If
like say that, bro, be like, yo, listen, I can show you how to. You come in with an outfit, and I be like, yo, I can show you how to step that shit up. You gonna be like, that's what I do. You feel me? Instead of being like,
without. You can do that.
My mouth shut now.
No, listen.
It's just how you present it.
Without saying it.
Hold up, listen.
It's called suggestive behavior.
People do shit and don't be aware they actually do.
Yes.
You shut the shit down, I shut the shit down. You told that man you don't hear about his dreams, right? But then gonna turn around and you can tell me I get the shit right.
No, that's not in that. It didn't happen like that. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, but that's what I got from it too. Yeah.
That's not. That's not.
You like, damn.
No, don't make it sound so bad. It didn't happen like that. No, I'm saying like
even having the other way
in
around,
previous
still
conversation.
Put together, no matter how it happened, but still, that's what I tell people, right? Boom, me and you fuck around each other, right? Boom. I got a girl over here, you got a nigga over there. Now you will be serious, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I was serious and you wasn't, you cheated on me. But now there's no statute of limitation to when I gotta stop my bullshit. Just because you stopped your bullshit doesn't mean I have to stop my bullshit. Just because you won't be serious don't mean I have to be serious. And I said to say, people got shit twisted. You know what I'm saying? So people do shit to people and don't be aware of when they like I might not punish you till next year. I don't have to punish you today for my shit. I might have been, you know what? You know what I'm saying? There's no statute.
I know how to do it. You ain't gotta tell me.
So I feel like men are, and this is no like disrespect, or I'm not trying to put anybody down or anything, but I feel like men are far more simpler than us women make them out to be. Men are very simple.
I know that.
And seriously, suggestive behavior.
It goes both ways.
Listen, suggestive behavior works.
Yes.
10 times more.
I know.
Than telling someone straightforward. So it's okay. We're gonna work on your suggestive behavior.
I have been doing that because my cousin taught me that. I was picking it up from her. So she was like, well, she'd be like we'd be having a conversation. She'd be like, well, how did that make you feel? What was your results from that? Is that what you wanted? And I didn't do that because I'm such a straightforward person, and I think I was just like agitated, because like he said, I let it build up, and I'm like, I don't want to hear this. Why are we talking about this right now? Our goal is to be talking about what you need to be doing in the future. I don't want to hear about your failed endeavors.
You be want to fight?
And then just shut his poor little pride all the way down.
Huh? Because something though, the females feel relaxed. Sometimes when they talk to niggas, no.
What are you talking about?
That's why I ask you that, because I'm a nigga. Female got a tendency the way they talk to niggas, they say the niggas making niggas go in their mouth. I don't put my hands on females.
I used to. I'm not like that no more.
I'm just giving you an example. People,
the way females is, I'm not an aggressor. I don't try to be aggressive no more.
But you still can be. But your straightforward can come off as nice, nasty.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice, nasty. Yeah. So it's a fine line. So that's why I said, like, you gotta be a little. You gotta get a little.
That's how you present it. That's all. Your presentation. That's all it is.
God.
It takes time. Trust me, it's hard. It's
Like-
hard.
It definitely is.
But it's beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's beneficial.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is my opinion. From dudes I know that with money and without money, it's rare that a dude with money is not gonna talk about his money all day long. I know every dude I know that got money, all they want to do is get around females. I'm about to buy this house, buy this car. It's rare that.
Them is lame to me.
But guess what though? Most
No,
of
a lot of dudes I've been around that have money don't talk about it though.
on average, pound for pound, statistically, niggas with money, they flat. Is okay.
Those are corny dudes to me.
No, but best believe is niggas with money that you don't even know that got fucking money. You don't even that you.
And them the kind I like, the ones that you don't know that got.
But my thing is, people like you, they wouldn't reveal themselves too. Not you. Not
No.
Not you. Not your dream. Because a lot of people like that, they don't even want to. Like word
Want
my
people
mother.
to, my baby.
I know a dude. Who picked up cancer and bottled with my mom's. The nigga died. I mean, he had over 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, your baby.
I'm saying like you'd be surprised who had money, but on average, pound for pound, the people I've met, most of them money. Even the Jay-Z's, you have to talk business. It's like speaking to existence. You have to talk business to do business. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. I agree with you that.
I might think-
levels. Okay, boom. What you might think is money, I'm gonna think is money, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga said, a lot of people worry about shit that don't have. They like, why do I care what you got going on if it's not affecting me? I can have 100,000, you got 100 million. Okay, I'm not broke, you not broke, but if I'm saying, I'm trying to, if I worry about me getting to 100 million, like you got to it, like, why am I worried about you? People put their time and energy into the wrong shit. That's basically what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt when he was talking.
But then again, I can't because, like I said, it's levels to the shit. Different professions require different talks. If I'm a business person, I have to talk business every day. If I don't talk business, how can I see business? How can I make my business grow? You gotta speak and talk into existence. So I can't be quiet, but I want to make an album. I can't be quiet if I want to book this deal. I have to talk about even if hold on. Even if it's like
But my
sometimes
thing is just go to the studio.
No, even if it's like this, right?
Invest in the action, not the
no,
talking.
Listen, about talking, right? Behind every powerful man, there's a woman. And see, and once you understand that, he vents you because you his girl. He wants your output. He don't want you to shut the shit down. He might want to give it to you first before you give it to him and her. You his girl, but you shut this shit down. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying, like, you can't tell a motherfucker, yes, actions speak louder than words, but you got to speak the actions.
I have to speak like
you got to speak like to him too. So it's how you
say it. So like when someone says, like, if they keep bringing up like where they fucked up in the past or whatever, you know what, you kind of have to like redirect the energy of that conversation. So if they're saying like I did X, Y, and Z before and then you have to say like you gotta build them up a little bit, like say
challenge them
like,
to be better.
Yeah, no, or not just challenge them. Let them know that they are better. Like, well, you're not that person anymore. So now you already know you're not gonna, and that's how you shut that shit down. Like, well, you already know you're not gonna make those kind of mistakes again because you're not you're not the person you were before. Yeah, sometimes it's just a little nice little stroke.
I'm learning. It's kind of difficult.
Let me ask you this.
But is this beginner stages? So y'all kind of still learning each other. So once you learn how to, like, you know what I mean?
Is it somebody? Is it somebody that he like? Let me ask you this, because sometimes this affects it too. Is it somebody who did they know you for a long time and want you for a long time? No, so it's brand new.
Hold on, but this my thing. If you ask me, what y'all going through right now is real life shit, and I think that person who is because when you date a person, usually you want to y'all kiss each other's ass. Then once you get that person, then all the bullshit come out, all the bullshit on the table. So my thing that goes to show that everybody had their flaws. You know what I'm saying? So therefore you're gonna accept that person for their flaws, or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been fucked up if this nigga winding down you, buttering you up. As soon as he got you pregnant, or whatever, he is a whole different person. So basically, whoever you're talking about, to me, you get what you see what you get. You see what you get. You know what I'm saying? The bush is on the table, his car is on the table, so you either gonna accept his flaws or not, because you got flaws too. Like everybody got their own flaws, so either y'all gonna accept each other's flaws or what are y'all doing? Because the bullshit, I'd rather the bullshit. That's why I say I'd rather the ugly truth than a beautiful lie. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
so
fact.
it's on the table.
I know that. I know his capabilities if he got the right woman behind him. So it's just that I think I'm harsh with my delivery, and I gotta think of a softer way to come off. And
I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody
like
told me too.
Yanni said, redirect the energy.
Yeah, redirect the energy. Because
I'm learning that.
Yeah, because even you saying like you know the what's it called if he has a strong. Redirect that.
Well,
You gotta really redirect your whole way of thinking. It's not if he has a strong enough woman behind him. It is once he. Because at the end of the day, we're women, and you still need a man to lead. It don't mean like you're completely, totally submissive to him or however, but you still need a man to lead. So you have to redirect your thought process with that. It's not if he has the right woman behind him. It's once or once he puts himself in the right position.
Yeah, but check it. Fuck his vision.
You get what I'm saying?
Shit, right? I'm gonna get female advice too. No, listen. Females have, okay, boom. We all know that. Okay, put it like this. Females always want to put a female touch on something. A female touch don't belong on everything.
That's what I just was saying.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Another point. Females always want to put. So sometimes you gotta know, like let me back off or let him do him, because females always add a 2 cents instead of shutting up or being quiet. They don't deserve a female touch. Just like we all know that men touch don't belong on all female shit, because some men shouldn't be replying to some female shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But sometimes you got to know when to play your part or not to play your part, when to stroke a nigga ego or not. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to know, like we said the last episode, you got to know who you dealing with when you talking to these people. Some people are just fucking how you call them, like your mother, for example. You know what I'm saying? She's always jolly. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you talk to her, even you screaming around people like that will get them upset and shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know who you're dealing with.
Well, I'm learning.
Yeah.
I tried to call Cicero. He didn't answer the phone.
Man, weekends I'll be busy.
Call Black Josh.
That calls my ignorant. Cicero not gonna tell you the truth. Cicero gonna.
I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat this shit. Nah, I'm gonna tell you the truth, but I'm gonna say it in a way where I'm not offending a person and where they can understand. Just like we was talking to you.
You're too worried about offending a person.
I'm not too worried about offending a person. It's just how you present the shit to make them understand. I could basically, you talk to different people different ways. You can't talk to everybody.
So she don't need to call you, because if she, boom, I'm keeping an eye right. You call me, I'm gonna always try to get the good and the bad. I'm gonna get the side I'm with you and the side I'm against you. I'm gonna try to flip the coin for you. You know what I'm saying? But
well, too.
Cause man, you said
well too. But no, I'm gonna try to make you look at it positive before I bring in the negative. I want you to look at it a positive standpoint. Because if you just come with negative, you already set the tone with the negativity.
I love when negatives. Listen to
who you're dealing with. She called you because she spazzed on her nigga, right? How she came off, so she need that energy, because you gotta match her energy. First I would match your energy. No, first I would match your energy. Like you said to me, I told you this shit like that. Then again, I said, you know what, you is wrong, because that, like, you're not. I don't think you're not gonna give somebody the raw, ugly truth, and then.
I'm not a mean person.
Do what you think,
but at the same.
What you think?
He gonna try to spear my feelings.
Yes.
But at the same time, you gonna get the truth. You gonna leave with the truth. So that's probably a reason why you called me.
Nah, fuck no.
Because sometimes you need to hear.
She need her feelings.
Don't try to demasculate me, mom. No.
She wouldn't have. No, but if I was to call you, like I know damn well, if I was to call you and tell you some shit, you're not gonna straight be like if I was called Danny and I'm telling him, Danny, you know what the fuck I just did, such. Danny gonna be like, I'm gonna tell you right now, you was dead ass motherfucking wrong, Yanni. You're not gonna do that.
I'm gonna try to make you look at it from both perspectives.
So
before I'm not, because you can't just jump. There's always two sides to a story.
So I'm gonna call Danny if I want him to tell me the raw ass truth. I'm gonna call you if I want you to to agree with me.
I'm telling you.
Wow. But no, I respect the honesty. I know how y'all feel about me. No, I'm fucking with you. No, but no.
I'll be like, Cesaro, was it not right? And
no, I'm not gonna be like you right. No, I'm not.
You'll be like,
but you wasn't wrong.
Yeah, but you wasn't necessarily all the way wrong.
He gonna try the line.
Yeah, it's gonna be way softer. It's gonna be a way a different.
Yeah, I'm gonna
approach.
present it exactly. I'm gonna present it different, but I'm at the same time I'm gonna make you see it from your point of view and his point of view. I'm not gonna tell you because you can never tell somebody they wrong for how they feel. And I agree. You can't tell somebody they wrong. Maybe I don't agree with this. I haven't lived your life for you me to tell you that you're wrong. You have your own experiences.
Something wrong.
But at the same time, I'm gonna look. Huh?
It's something wrong. No matter how you justify it, it's wrong. I don't give a fuck. What you talking about?
I think I'm the best.
Yeah, some shit. Some shit is just wrong. Yeah, of course. And
I think I'm the best person.
I apologize though, so that's all that matters. And we wasn't mad at each other, and we talked about it. And he said that he happy that we didn't have that disagreement because it lets him know that we could basically tolerate each other and then not get out of control.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's a step up. You know what I mean?
We was talking about it right up here, right? Sometimes people will test you, right? Sometimes people test you to see if you're gonna give up quick or see how much you really like it or love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They call it test.
I'm not in the struggle of.
No, it's not about it's not about struggle. Okay, boom. Boom. Keep an eye. I try my luck with everybody to see how far. I try my luck. I'd rather do it at the beginning because my cards on the table and see how far I can push you. I'd rather go from the beginning than to get deep, to get in too deep with you. Then
That's
I get busted.
I got a confession.
That's a fact.
I almost did stop. I almost was like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Nah, what can I tell you?
Quick. And that's what we was in the car talking about, because when I tell myself, first of all, it takes a lot for me to tell myself that though, but when I do tell myself that I'm done, when I tell you that shit is like day and fucking night, like I'm done.
Because you know yourself. You know your limits.
When I tell you could go from the apple of my fucking eye to the homie so quick, it don't make no sense.
It's hypocritical, right? And
I was
hold on.
But that's my defense mechanism.
But listen, this is how y'all full of shit, right? listen. I like their reality, right? And I can tie everything to each other when I compare it, right? Females do shit to people and don't like it done to them. Because I'm gonna give you an example how y'all do it. When I accuse somebody, give you an example how you do it and do it, boom. Y'all want to test the nigga, right? Y'all want to test the nigga. Y'all
I don't test niggas.
I'm not on average. Females test niggas. Meaning, y'all, because I ask females all the time. On average, female knows she first meet a nigga if she gonna fuck him.
That's a fact.
Stop. No, that's not a fact. That's not a fact. Let me finish. She know that.
I just have to know when to hold them and fold them.
Y'all talking, don't cut y'all off. A female knows she gonna fuck a nigga, but a nigga can fuck the opportunity up. She might know when she meet. Let me finish.
I agree.
So now, females like to put niggas through tests, but when niggas put a female example, okay, boom, step one, y'all nigga gonna fuck me. You know what I'm saying? So you want to let me see how long I can make the nigga wait. Let me see how much the nigga gonna buy me. Let me see how far I can drag. No, word of my mother, grown females are still doing shit because no.
Of course,
not necessarily the buying shit.
I want to be basically. Okay, you mean butter it up and be sugarcoated? Okay, let's go on a few dates first. Let's
courting. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, you playing war? It's like you playing war games. You playing war games because let's keep it simple. That's the reality. Keep it simple. No matter what you're doing, if I'm courting you, you're still dragging me through see how far you're gonna take me. Because some niggas, like you said, like vice versa, y'all quit. So why can't niggas? So you know what I'm saying? Y'all do shit to people. When nigga do it too, is a problem because the nigga might be testing.
Niggas been quit on me.
I'm not disputing. Yeah. I'm not a person. I'm just giving based on open. Like you say you'll be open minded. I'm trying to point that out to you. Open minded. Listen. He could have been testing you to see how far he can take you, push you because. And I do this all the time. I do this all the time. I do it because I don't want to wait till. I don't want to wait until it's too late in a relationship. I don't want to wait till it's 10 months later and now I'm trying her. Now I'm stabbed the fuck up or this. But now if I try if I know it from the beginning, I know how to pick and point at the beginning. I know what I can do, what I can't do.
You know the limits and tolerances.
Exactly. So it's hard to tell you at the beginning. It's how some people look at a full bottle. I mean, half empty, half full is how you look at life. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I tell people all the time. Females get mad at me when I start pointing shit and break shit out because I am a piece of shit. But they made me a piece of shit. I give every female the fair opportunity. I don't lie, no nothing.
Get them 100% in the beginning.
I swear, I word to my mother.
Then you not a piece of shit. Then, Carl, you just be honest until they fuck up.
A lot of girls, I made a post. A lot of girls say I'm not a piece of shit because I put my cards on the table. I gave you in or out. You don't have to deal with me. I have to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? But now, I'm gonna give you a quick story. This girl I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? She swore she had me fooled. I'm being in jail. I became very observant. I caught a little flaw. Facebook blew it up too. You know what I'm saying? I said some shit. She'll tell on herself, right? So guess what? Now it's fair game. Okay, because now you love me and you want to be with me and be faithful. Now you expect me to be that too? I still want to play. You play just because you play 1 quarter. That don't mean I want to play 1 quarter. I want to play 4 quarters. You can't tell me when
to stop and go.
The only thing I have with that is though. Men don't even communicate when they putting you through these little trials and tribulations, and that's what I don't like.
Me being a man.
I don't do it intentionally.
Listen, me being a man, right? And I point this out to a lot of females. A lot of times we feel we can't. A lot of times we feel we can't express ourselves to y'all. And I
understand that.
I told you about it last season because society says a man should suck it up and get over it. You know what I'm saying? Society said females should be babied and pampered.
That's a fact.
Men have feelings.
I get it, but we in a different time now. Communicate with me.
Preacher, hold on. Now you can't one now you can't. This is with me. You can't 1 minute we can talk about the past, the next minute we can't talk about the past because why you learn history and social studies in school so it won't repeat itself, so you learn how to deal when it comes about. So you have to deal with the past in the future because if you don't deal with it, how you gonna deal with it when it come around? Everything's a revolving fucking door, whether you want to believe it or not.
Well, it was good that y'all did have that.
But my thing is
that's what he said.
Don't look at it as that man. That man probably just tested you. He probably just tested you, and you failed his test. But you never looked at. You was testing that motherfucker, man.
I never tested him because I never went into anything intentionally wanted.
That's your opinion. Hold up.
Courting someone is a standard for me. It's not a test.
Listen.
It's my standard.
No, but listen to my words though. Listen to my words, right? Okay, and if you listen, you're agreeing with me. You said courting you is a standard. That's your opinion. Now me courting you, I could feel like she's trying to pit me. It's how people look at it.
Yeah, we have different perspectives. You're not mentally equipped to deal with me, so let's just not even deal on that level.
I'm not.
If that's what you think it is.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Pimp me.
No. Listen.
Yes.
I give it to you 10 different metaphors. So don't agree with one metaphor, not the other metaphor. Yeah. You agree with the other metaphor, but you don't agree with this metaphor.
Those are perspectives.
No,
no, I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Listen, if tomato, same shit. Same shit. We got the reality. Don't be double. Okay, it's a matter. Everybody have an asshole's opinion. Your opinion is you want to be wine that's courting you. Nothing wrong with that to you. You can now. Some females. I know, like they said, like you said, it's still hypocritical because you want to be courted too. But how you want to be courted too? But you just told me earlier that females the new niggas. That y'all. So to me, that's hypocrite. That's how could you want to be courted too if you the new niggas? Why you ain't buying me a drink?
Who said that I don't know how to reciprocate energy?
I didn't. I'm keeping it.
See, but this,
I'm keeping it basic on a service. I'm being a service because I just pointed out to you how.
He's not talking about you.
I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm giving an example how people I'm another metaphor. I give out 100,000, you 100 million.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not broke. I just think what you got. Why worry about what you got? Basically, same scenario. I just told you. Boom. You think courting you that's what suits you, and the next person might not think. They might be against that shit. I should be. If you really love me, it's about me be winding down. We should take a walk through the park. That's real love right there.
That's still courting. You don't even realize that though. Yes, it is.
Once again,
your time is more valuable than anything that you can give me obtainable.
It's still a matter. It's still a matter of opinion. Like I said, I might not. Okay, boom. The girl JoJo song. You don't have to buy nothing. It's not what I want, baby. Is you. I don't want your time. Time is money. But some people, it's how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? You might. Some people. Everybody have a different definition of love. So just because you feel was courting you, I might not feel I was courting you. He might not. She might not. You can't have nobody. You can't expect nobody to have the same definition of feeling that you have. You know what I'm saying?
It's just doing things and getting to know each other.
I understand.
Putting in an
time
effort.
spent getting to know each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whether it's out, whether it's...
I don't care if it's no cost, no money. You put in the effort to get to know me.
I'm glad you said that. Now, from a nigga point of view, because females do be having time. I don't ask females this, that they have time frames. Like, a nigga at least talk to me for a month. Or whatever.
You talk about young girls?
I'm not. Felicia, you don't know who I talk to. I got sisters, older cousins. I'm a people's person. I ask females all type of questions.
Yeah, and that's stupid to put a time frame.
But you feel like that's stupid to put a time frame on, right? Yeah. So y'all basically in agreements to what y'all be saying the same shit a lot of times, and they be arguing, but they be in agreement to a lot of shit. But y'all just word it different.
I'm not personalizing nothing. I'm just making it. And I point it out. The main type of argument is. People do things to other people that they don't know what they're doing, and they can't accept it when it's done back to them. A female quick can say that, and I agree with him. A dude can't go through what we've been through like with this kid. And I agree. A lot of dudes can't be stuck with that kid that what a female can do. You know what I'm saying? Joe made a song, "What If a Woman?" You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't just think I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But I like their reality. Now, once again, my basis is females do shit to niggas. Well, people do shit to people. When it's done back to them, they don't like it. They don't like it.
Yeah.
When it all boiled down to another example.
Just what I said earlier. People are selfish.
Disrespect. There's no scale. There's no scale. Disrespect. Disrespect. Disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I agree 100%.
I can say something to you, and they feel like I wasn't disrespectful to you, but you probably take it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what you feel, what your standards might not be some of my standards, and vice versa. That's all I'm saying. So. You might say this nigga's courting me, and he might be fine with courting you, but after a while he might be tired of courting you. So, and you was testing, you could have been testing him whether you knew it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have been testing him. And
I'm
vice
be
versa.
real.
I test people.
There's nothing wrong with getting to know somebody. You have to get to know somebody if you're going to talk to them. All of that stuff. There's no time frame on shit. If the chemistry is right, if that's...
I agree with that 100%. No fucking,
fucking grown.
Just like, as long as you let it flow and let it be natural,
if it's
that's the best shit.
Natural,
when you put
the best shit.
Time frames on shit, that's when shit is just fucked up.
Okay, boom.
It fucks things up.
It's not even about time frame. I just said time frame instead because even when I had this conversation with people, they say they don't put time frame on shit.
No, I was just saying in general.
Hold up. They say they don't put time frame on shit, but they do because it's like to me, it's like hypocritical. Cause boom, I asked a female question like, when you meet a dude, you know by the energy if you a fuck him or not. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
That's instant, right? Off the rip. Like within, like, yeah.
Okay, cuz. Hold up. Cuz. Okay, so boom, you know.
Vice versa.
Hold on, listen. So let me finish. You know, instant you're fucking, right?
Yeah.
So if you try to fuck that night, can you get some pussy that night? You put a time on it.
No,
it depends on what.
It depends if he fucked himself up, like you said.
Exactly. My point.
Let me finish. Now, if I didn't fuck that up, would I had a one night stand? Because I probably been that smooth nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And if it would have been a one night stand, it just would have been a one night stand. Sometimes bitches be fine with doing one night stands too.
Okay, boom. Now. It gets deeper. Now we say a one night stand, right? Now I ask a lot of females that had one night stand. Most of them say no, they didn't. A lot of them they did. You know what I'm saying? So why are you lying? Why are you lying about this?
No. I've never had a one night stand.
I'm trying to think if I
believe a lot of females.
I've never met a nigga that only wanted to fuck me one time. So I don't know that. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what that feels like.
Y'all got different type.
Yeah, we don't have those type of experience.
If it was a one-time thing, then it was one time on my end.
Right.
Where I chose to only let it be.
I've never met a nigga that was like, I don't want to fuck her.
It didn't meet my expectations.
Felicia, okay, boom.
That's weird.
Okay, boom.
Not saying that it don't happen to people or it can't happen, but it's weird.
I know both y'all dinner all my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respectable, clean, cute, all that, you know what I'm saying? So if you ask me if a nigga didn't want to fuck you more once he's gay.
Talk that shit, cuz. Keeping the car. That's a fact.
Keeping the buck with you. Now, if I date me a dude, he say he hits you and then want to fuck you again, he had to give me an explanation like her attitude turned me off. Like she might
no. I'm gonna go even further. Wait, but for me, I'm gonna go even further with that. For me, I've never in my whole entire life, and I will look at the camera when I say this shit, any guy I have ever talked to, not even dated, talked to, gave a little bit of my time, any dude I've ever talked to or dated, I don't care if it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago. It don't matter. When I tell you, every single last one of them will tell anybody on God's green earth. Yo, I love Yanni. Yanni is cool as fuck. They better than me. I
don't want nobody with you. I'm gonna say everything on this side.
You ain't never gonna meet nobody that's gonna tell you I'm crazy. You ain't never gonna meet nobody that's gonna tell you. No one's gonna say that about me.
Nah, you told me that one time.
Hold on. Let me say this.
Listen. Trust and believe.
Then I want to tell you
I've never done no crazy shit.
No. A nigga will lie and say, listen,
hold on, niggas will lie.
Listen,
I've never in my life. Hold on.
It's probably about them not wanting nobody to know. They don't want them with you. Like,
Diddy, I don't want to yell.
I know niggas that tell a girl that he would lie because he didn't want nobody else with you. Word of my mother.
Oh my God,
they do that. Word of my life, they do that.
No other funny
so listen, I'm sure they will, but if they do that, then they hating. Because I've never
that's the purpose.
That's happened, and someone called them out right in front of me. Like, you said you ain't fuck with her. What you doing? I was like, he did.
I don't fuck around on Wednesdays. I ain't saying Friday.
You know what I found out?
I've never
once I processed the things I did when I was younger, and I went through my healing process, and I realized that I can't say I was taken advantage of, or I can't. You know when they say if I fucked with you genuinely, then I didn't fuck up. You lost out. I could honestly say I fucked with people genuinely, and even if I felt like they did me wrong, when I sat back and realized it, I fucked up sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if a nigga only wanted to deal with me because I'm pretty or I got a nice body or their intentions was just to fuck me in the beginning, I realized that something else made them stay. And I'm a woman with...
If a nigga you one time it's because the female fucked you up.
Yeah. But no. Listen, I realized that... See, I realized who I was. See,
who are you?
I'm changing. So it don't matter who I used to be and the things I used to do. Niggas will tell you that bitch is crazy.
We had a good episode. I want to say thanks to everybody who watches the Keep It Concrete podcast. It means a lot, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe, you know what I mean? That's very important so you get the notifications every time we upload a new podcast. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And also leave comments. Tell us how y'all feel about open relationships. Tell us how y'all feel about, the poly life, you know what I'm saying? But is any last words y'all want to leave the people with?
Stay safe and respectable.
Yes. Wear condoms.
Yes. Please, wrap it up. Please.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Word. All right.
I'm going to play TLC song after this.
I get with you.
A little TLC song pepper.
Say that.
God. TLC song pepper.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Keep It Concrete podcast. We out. One.
Trapping up rap, hey, really be living like that. Really do trapping up rap, hey, I really be living like that, hey. I really do trapping up rap. The difference, I really be living like that. Said a lot of these rappers just rap. Probably never even been in a trap. Claim you get it, but fun never match. Catch an Uber to get to your bag. Oh boy, you a joke. You selling them dimes, your clients was yelling it's trash. Kid that girl, man, I only blow gas. Set the bar anytime that I spaz. Bitch, I'm going ham, so most of the time don't see competition, I pass. At the burner, the press on the gas. Leave a trailer that's right in your path. Try to catch it, the meat, it's gonna be a while. My mans, I double right back. Most motherfuckers just hate, but it's been known. Whole T get the bag and we on go. Play around with the squad, that's a no-no. Keep some shit for them niggas who want smoke. Where I come from, my side, there was no hope. Youngers up in the fast and they gon' blow. My whole city about action, you ain't know. Keep two robbers around like I'm Clint, though. I ain't into promoting the violence like that. My kids round, got a fin for. But don't make it an issue, a problem like that. You catching a shot to your tempo. I be gone in the wind, bitch, I get low. Phone buzzing is money to make, though. See this shit around my neck and my wrist slit. Had to run it up, nigga, to get this. I trap. I really do trap and I rap. Ay, yeah, bitch, I really be living like that. Ay, Say fuck what they talking, we just gonna run up a bag. Competition don't see in my path. Underrated, they know that I'm gas. Say, ayy, I really do trap and I rap. Yeah, bitch, I really be living like that. Say fuck what they talking, we just gonna run up a bag. Competition don't see in my path. Underrated, they know that I'm gas.